Take two. Sorry, I keep getting really close. Hello and welcome guys to my final speech, my persuasive speech. When I call your name, please wave so I can introduce my audience. James. Thank you. Oswaldo. Thank you. Joe. Thank you. Shelby. Thank you. Skylar. Thank you. And Juan. Awesome. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and begin. AI is everywhere. It's in your phone, your computer, your TV, your car, and even in grills. Please take a look at the Perfecta by Sear Grills, a grill that can cook any meat to perfection, powered by AI. Nowadays, AI can do anything. Don't get me wrong, as a college student, I am highly tempted to try to use AI. However, I've learned through research that by utilizing AI to help me in my schoolwork or to do essays, that I will not learn anything. That goes to say, we should not rely on AI to make decisions for us because as an information source, it is still susceptible to bias. That over time, it can cause a loss of cognition. And by using AI, it defeats the purpose of answering questions, which is to learn something new. Let's start at the root of the problem, bias. Dylan Losey, assistant professor of mechanical engineering at Virginia Tech, says that AI is still highly susceptible to bias. This is because that the data that AI utilizes is inputted by a set of programmers. Therefore, whatever the AI's opinions are of the programmers. Therefore, as confident as answers coming from AI sources sound, it is still an information that we should fact check and be aware of. The next reason that we should not rely on AI is that there is an evidence that it can cause cognitive loss. Natalia Kosmina, media research scientist at MIT, ran a study testing cognition. She had students write a 20-minute essay while hooked up to an EEG or an electroencephalogram. There were three groups. One group that had the help of ChatGPT, one group that had the help of Google search engine, and another group that had no help at all, just their brains. They found that there was a significant drop in cognition levels and attentional engagement in those who used ChatGPT, but those who did not use ChatGPT and those who used Google scored high with creative ideation, executive control, and memory load. This goes to show that there is physical evidence that there's a detrimental effect on the brain when one over-relies on AI. Lastly, we address where AI will affect the most in students. In July of 2024, the DEC, or Digital Education Council, ran a survey of 3,800 students from 16 different countries to test how many people use AI, or how many students use AI. The results say that 86% readily use AI and 56% use AI weekly. That means that more than half of our future workforce may not be getting the education they need or require to do their jobs. AI may be useful, however, when cram studying or organizing thought. However, if it replaces original thought, then it defeats the purpose of getting an education. To conclude, we learned that we should not rely on AI as an information source because it's still highly susceptible to bias. That by over relying on it multiple times, we can have a loss of cognition, as well as by utilizing AI in our education, uh, we would not be learning much of anything. At the end of the day, it is up to the individual how you handle your usage. Um, it may be tempting to lean on such a powerful tool with the stresses of day to day life. However, keep in mind that the more you lean, the more it becomes a crutch. Awesome. I think that one was much better. Honestly,